Hello there. Today we're playing a new game in Roblox called Southwest Florida, and recently this game was updated and it added a whole ton of new things, but the most notable thing that was added was actually the ability to extremely customize your cars. Beforehand, there were only a couple different things you could do, like change wheels, maybe suspension height here and there, not like extreme suspension height, or you could change the color of the car, but you couldn't change anything else really. And now with this new update, you can change a lot. So let's get right into it. Today, we're going to be slamming this 2022 Ford F350 or F450, F450 Superduty, and giving it a ton of horsepower. So let's start this thing beforehand because it's not really too slow. I do really like this game for the detail in the cars. Greenville definitely has better models, but the lighting on these cars is all super good. And this one here doesn't sound too bad. It is a little bit quiet, but it doesn't sound too bad. The idle sound though, the idle sound is pretty good. So beforehand here, let's get a quick 0 to 60 test on this thing. So I'm gonna throw it into neutral, rev it all the way up, and then 3, 2, 1, go. 30, 40, 50, and 60. So that was about 8.11 seconds, which is pretty good. It's not too fast, but it's not too slow. And there are a couple different mechanic shops you can choose from. So you have Sussy's mechanic shop over here, or you have another one over there, which I don't know what that one's actually called. I haven't been over there, but maybe we'll check that out later in the video. So yeah, 8.1 seconds 0 to 60 on this thing before we modify it. But now let's get to modifying this thing, and then we'll check out the other mechanic shop because I don't know what you can do with that one. And I'm gonna turn off the car here just so you guys aren't deafened by the sound of the car. And you do have to pay for the Game Pass if you want custom paint. So that's 50 Robux, but I don't play this game enough to get that. We're gonna make this thing white for $500. And then now let's go here to performance, where you have everything: engine, forced induction, brakes, weight, tires, transmission, suspension, wheels, width, drivetrain, steering, gearing, everything. Let's start here with the engine though, and you know what we gotta do? We gotta go for the stage 3 engine. We're adding 293 horsepower and 791 foot-pounds of torque. So we're going up to almost 800 horsepower and 2,000 pound-feet of torque. That was $7,000 there. And now forced induction, I wonder if we could supercharge it and turbocharge it. Let's start with the supercharger. That adds 1,000 foot-pounds of torque plus 401 horsepower. So we're already at 1,100 horsepower. Let's add that. And then we're not going to do the supercharger because that gets rid of some horsepower and torque. We need some brakes. $4,000 for race brakes, but it improves our braking quite a bit, and we're going to be going super fast in this thing. Now weight, why not remove 500 pounds on this thing, because it's still 4 tons, but at least it's not 8,500 pounds, so let's remove 500 pounds for $2,000. Then we got tires. We'll go back to tires, probably going to do grip, but it doesn't really affect speed too much, so I'm not sure. Now the transmission, we're not going to change the transmission because that doesn't really modify anything. But, like I did mention, we are going to be slamming this thing. So let's just bring everything down to the lowest here. And we're going to change the wheels on this thing, of course, because these wheels are a little bit ugly. And there we go. This thing is pretty low. Let's get rid of the transmission and change the suspension. That's $1,000. Wheel width, let's see here. Hey, yeah, why not just make the wheels as wide as possible? It's only $250. And then drivetrain, steering, and gearing. We're not going to mess with any of that. We're going to be, no, I think that's about it there for performance. Let's take a look at some wheels here. We got a couple different options: stock, super, truck, SUV, off-road, or classic. Classic always seems to have fire wheels. We have to make these wheels a little bit smaller though, because we don't want the wheels clipping through the fender. Let's start with truck wheels. Alright. Pretty good options so far. Those are $15,000. Oops. What's going on? Alright, there's some pretty good options here. SUV. Yeah, SUV's boring. Off-road. We're not going to do off-road. Supercar. Nah. And then classic, also no. So let's stick with some truck wheels here. Decide which ones we want to pick out. I like these guys here. Yeah, let's go with these guys. 4232. Not too shabby. And there was one more thing I wanted to change, but I can't quite remember what it was. Oh yeah, the wheel width. Just so that we're not clipping the fender. Let's put it up to 80. And when we turn, we're still going to be clipping like that, but that is whatever. And here we go. Okay, so I don't know if my car is just super low. Oh, I have the parking brake on, that's why. Okay. Right off the bat, everything we drive over, every single bump here we scrape on. The differential in the back there scrapes on everything. You guys can hear that. That sounds horrendous. Alright, we're off. And the other shop is called Sunset Performance. You could probably just do the same thing, but we'll check that out in just a minute. Dang! 177 mile per hour top speed. I unfortunately forgot to get the top speed on the last one. On the stock version of this F450 here, but let's see if the 0 to 60 time changed at all. Obviously, unless you're crazy, I really hope you're not doing this to any car in real life, because personally, slamming a dually like this does not look good. I don't think this looks good at all. But let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, 40, 50, and 60. 3.36 seconds. So we chopped off 5 seconds in the 0 to 60 time there, which is very fast. And wow, this thing really does. It drives well. That's all I have to say. It's not the most practical because you guys know we scrape on everything. And even that little tiny bump right there we scraped on. But yeah, this one is exactly the same, so we have nothing to change. I wonder if the Supercharger would really change too much if we did the Supercharger instead of the Turbocharger. I know it would make it less horsepower and torque, but I don't think it would really change the way it sounds. Probably not, because the turbo didn't. But yeah, if you guys want a slammed dually in Southwest Florida, I assume most people with dualies in Southwest Florida in real life are probably either slamming them or lifting them insane amounts. But yeah, if you guys want a slammed dually in Southwest Florida, here you guys go. This is for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you just smash the like button, please consider subscribing. Go join the Discord server, Card Fans, link in the description and in the comments. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.